can hear the sound from it. Please check it in a
Link
few
me,
seconds.
fool.
I have to link you?
Yeah, it's not
I
so.
hate Zelda. I hate anything that Nintendo does. Sue me.
I'm gonna quote him on that. Gonna quote him.
Quote me. Quote me, bitch. Quote me.
Your ass is gonna be quoted so hard.
Oh, yeah.
Not even a car dealer could get to you.
Are you sure? That sounds quite disturbingly disturbing. I just said disturbing 3 times.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, well, it's already live, so.
It's live as in you can actually see it working?
Yes, I can hear you talking and everything.
How come I can't do it?
Because
Why?
you're a loser, Mikey. That's all.
So you're and you see the game?
Yes.
You see the
I
wonderful.
also see a cornbread in the corner.
All right, great. Abort mission. You sure? You can see
Yeah,
everything?
I
Are
can-
you absolutely positive?
You're staring at the world.
Great. So now you can uno dos tres. Start us off, Brendan.
Okay then. Hello and welcome everybody to Cornbread Construction, the new name for what we have to replace the M&B show.
He's so wrong.
Ha
He's
ha
just-
ha ha.
He's just
Yeah.
so wrong. While I'm fixing the audio settings here, we're gonna lower this like this, and we're gonna lower special effects a bit too, and we're gonna go to yeah.
Yeah? We're
Yeah.
going to yeah?
So guys, this is the title above says Cornbread Construction. This is a construction company we use while we remodel our channel. Brendan, from your experience, would you suggest Cornbread Construction as a primary means of reconstruction of the channel?
Yes.
Wow, that was that was the best answer I heard in a very awesome time. Very
I just
awesome
want
time.
to.
What?
I mean, it's something we need to do so that way, we can show you guys that we're underway with all of our little. Not little, we have a lot of big things, but our
Ooh.
projects.
He said a lot of big things.
Indeed. Especially with so many of us now.
Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, this is not a replacement for M&B show, and this is not the pub. This is actually Cornbread Construction, where we talk about our experience while we remodel, remake, redo, and of course cover some simple things that we usually cover in M&B show. Some people might say, "Oh, it's just a replacement for M&B show." I mean, really? Yeah, sure, whatever it is.
Guys, I was just joking. Don't worry.
Yeah, deal with it. It's not a. It's come on, people. We need to have a talk show, and Cornbread Construction just sound right, spot on. So, where was I?
I don't know. You were talking about construction, so let's go.
Yeah, so Cornbread Construction, welcome to the talk show. Today is gonna be only me and Brandon, and this is not finished yet. The pub is gonna be live with our 10-week thing pretty soon, which is pretty much a month or so. But otherwise, Brandon, you want to cover something before we dive into the shitstorm that's coming up?
Ooh, you mean such as the raffle?
The raffle, yeah, we're gonna cover the raffle today with Brandon picking 2 winners finally.
Two
There's
winners.
just
Two.
there's just so much work that was going on around that we really there's just too much to do. So why can't
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. Resume at the checkpoint, start over. The thing is that we have so much things to do. We really can't focus on this one thing, which was a raffle. And by the way, it's free money. Well, free Microsoft points to you people who can't afford it, and to you who actually wanted to play and win. So, congratulations to the winners, which Ben will announce soon. But otherwise, we can cover a few things from the last show. We promised to our Mr. Boswell and Zekman to cover machinima.com some more with them in here, but they're not here, so we're not gonna cover that. We're also not going to cover Arbiter 617 thing here either because they're not here. But we can cover a few things we actually experienced through the last show when we mentioned the name of a certain director, and there's no foul or harm done, but we mentioned the Darkness Kirby 2. Somebody in the comments mentioned him, and we said, oh, he doesn't matter, let's just move on to the next thing. And we got so much backlash for that. I was well, okay, so much backlash. It was 2 people, well, 1 person, in technically speaking, but the amount of stuff that person convened with 1 comment just made me do a face palm of an Asian design. That's a face palm that goes across the keyboard like this.
It is
Cross.
impossible.
So, Brandon, you want to cover this a little bit?
Okay. Well, it seems to me it was just a bit of a misunderstanding, but I mean, it wasn't anything too big. I mean, he's probably was like, "Oh no, they're going to take the credit." No. So, hold on, my nose. I was about to sneeze.
Yeah,
that was going to be
guys,
horrible.
it's late. It's the Labor Day weekend. We just decided to have some fun today and do this show. Brennan, you can continue with your sniffles.
Okay, then. Okay. I think I have them under control. Okay, so it didn't seem like it got too serious. Couple people got a little upset, but it got worked out pretty quickly once, Mikey did his thing.
Yeah, my thing just fixes everything.
Now, work on cancer, Mikey. Work on cancer.
Cancer, indeed. But you see, unlike people, cancer doesn't really pick his victims. He doesn't make them feel like shit. Well, okay, wait, wrong. Okay, he doesn't make them feel like shit on emotional level. Like, he can't talk to them. He doesn't say, "I picked you, yes, you. How does it make you feel? You, yes, you."
I don't know. If you have a talking tumor, that would just be fucking crazy, okay?
It reminds me of an episode of Futurama where Lila had a talking zit on her ass, but off the point. But the point is that somebody mentioned Darkness Kirby Tone. We said, "Oh, he doesn't matter. He's irrelevant," and I said, "Who cares?" And then one of the person's best buddies on internet, once again, we covered that topic already. Best buddies on internet, yeah, get a life. But he jumped into blind defense. Like, literally, imagine somebody just told you, "Hey, look, somebody's talking shit about your friend, man." And what'd you do? A normal person, an intelligent person, will actually listen to the content before they make their judgment. Am I correct, Brendan?
Poor Mikey. You obviously don't know how the internet works. You see, what happens when somebody says something bad about a friend of yours on the internet, you immediately whip your dick out and go in swinging.
That is by far the best quote I heard in the past week. No joke. Thank you, Brandon. You made me feel extremely well today.
Good.
But yeah, I guess what we're trying to say without going too deep into it is that grow a pair of balls, guys. And please listen. There is nothing more valuable than your ability to listen and to understand. Once you got that covered, I guarantee you will have no problems, you will be an understanding person, and you will never, ever get into any serious issues with anybody in the world. As long as you listen and try to understand their point of view. But if you're gonna charge in blindly like a nincompoop, chances are, and I guarantee you, you're gonna get a backlash for it, heavy backlash. I will go as far as I can. I'm gonna go far and say that sometimes I envy people that we rarely ever retaliate in any shape or form. Where you arguing with somebody else in this, once again, I put quotation marks around this word, community, you probably would have gotten a shitstorm coming your way. 100%. Brendan, your opinion?
Yeah, it probably would happen. I mean, people on the internet have a bit of stuff to talk about.
And Brandon, we're gonna get backlash for this anyway.
Yeah, we always do.
It's like it's impossible to run away from these things. So if you know you can't run away from them, why the hell not cover it to begin with? So that got covered. Lesson learned in this particular case: don't be a douchebag. Listen, understand, comment, move on. Because the comment that person said was just we deleted it, I think. Well, I don't think you can check it out on the previous stream. Point is that instead of actually commenting on this situation, the person commented on something else, and that something else was our content. Which, how the hell do you get from us talking about absolutely nothing to you criticizing our content based on what we said about absolutely nothing?
Don't hurt me, or I'll hurt you back.
Oh, there you go. But how the hell do you hurt somebody on the internet?
You say mean words to them.
So you're actually telling me, Brandon, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you, well not you, but a person should take everything on the internet so seriously that their anus should be bleeding?
Well, you see, it depends on how far you decide to fist yourself in anger after, I don't know, say, having somebody call you a name on the internet. If your
Oh.
fist goes so far up that you can taste your fingernails, then you have a problem.
You can, once again, Brandon, you surprised me with how many good quotes you're saying in this past 15 minutes or so.
It's just painful.
I'm really genuinely surprised, Brandon. Congratulations, you have won the award of the best bullshitter ever.
Oh, yes, perfect. I needed that.
All right, so we covered that. Let's not bring that up in the near or not near future. But in any case, we have another topic to cover, Brendan, and I think you can cover the topic of the raffle. 'Cause someone's
yes.
back.
I've got two that I feel have been feel needed to be chosen for the raffle. Oh God, don't blame me. My nose is messed up. I can't talk straight.
Well, I hope you are straight.
I can talk not straight. Hey guys.
So yeah, Brandon, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, goodness. So, for the raffle, we've gone through the comments quite a bit, and I have two that I feel should be the ones that win this one. Okay? So, I'll just do a little preemptive congratulations to those two. My first choice is by a person named Dat Insane Guy.
Are you sure he's sane?
Maybe. I mean, he could be insane. But I like people that are insane more.
And Brandon, please name the machinima that he has picked.
There we go. That insane guy has picked Spartan's Return by Fundamensky.
Could you please give a rough idea why he chose this?
In his little... Should I call it a review?
No,
I guess...
it's just a case.
Okay. Well, that insane guy... Well, for one, he knows his grammar. I liked that bit, but that's not the total part. It gave him brownie points because he was able to type. Spartan's Return by Fundamensky. When he brought it up, I hadn't seen it before, and I immediately thought, okay, you got some points for that. One, you have your grammar. He also did things such as, hey, he explained why he felt that it was a good machinima and how he focused on how it was unique rather than, oh, this is awesome, this is great, you know. He wasn't fapping over it. He was simply telling us why he liked it and why he thought it was a good film, which was essentially what we wanted in the first place. So I choose that insane guy for the first winner.
Whoop whoop.
The second one, more or less for the same reasons as that insane guy, I chose GWS for the Loss, who, quoting him, says that his favorite machinima would have to be Deus Novus, Breached by Jack HF. Who is that? Jack HF.
Honestly, I think it's one of those guys who belongs to that group of people that we don't really like.
No,
but I don't think he ever been evil to us in any way or form, so he's cool.
At 4,763 total channel views. The fact that he took the time to list the channel views also won brownie points for me, alongside the fact that he also had decent grammar, and, you know, he said something about, you know, he said something that I really like, is the fact that he mentioned that it was more about plot development than action, which, that's what we love. But, he also did a nice, thorough little review of his favorite machinima, which is what we were looking for.
Once again. For those of you who don't really understand the point of the raffle was, Brandon, would you like to bring that up as well?
The point of the raffle would have to be to give I would say it was to give attention to machinimas and their directors who hadn't gotten views already.
Boom! Mind
Blown.
Choo!
Like a balloon on Friday.
So, we have covered the misunderstanding. We also have covered the delicious winners. So congratulations to those guys. You'll be receiving your 2,000 Microsoft points over soon. Assuming you guys live in US. If not, please tell us. Because, I mean, if you're not in the US, you're not going to get nothing, because I can't give you US points if you live in Britain. But I can get you British points if you tell me that you live in Britain.
I could give you British points.
I wish Basil was here. He would have done a much better job at saying that. I'll give you some British points.
I'll give you some British points.
That was Australian.
Shut up, you wanker.
So congratulations to you guys. Brandon, do you want to briefly talk about what actually are we building? Because we kind of hinted to people what exactly is going to happen, but we never really went out to explain why are we switching and what are we switching to and what were we switching from.
Ooh, is this like the time where we can actually say this stuff?
No. It's the time where you can explain what we're trying to achieve.
Okay. What we're trying to achieve is well, we want to branch out a bit more than from what we already do, which is mainly machinima. You know, the filmmaking where we use Halo as a medium to create films. And we want to expand from that and do more than just Halo machinima.
Boom. Mind
blown.
And I think to elaborate upon that a bit, we want to do things. Bless you, you stupid sneezily person.
I'll be right back.
I guess what we're trying to say is that we want to do stuff that we want to do, and not to do stuff that requires like a ton of work, which most of the time drives us more insane than gives us pleasure every single step of the way. Because let's be honest, Brandon, both you and I, we dabbled in the machinima business. Is it always fun to make movies? Like, every single step of the movie making is fun? Brandon? Did I just lose Brandon? Did I? There's no way I lost Brandon. He's there. Brandon! Hello? Is he fapping? I hope he's not fapping. That does not sound good. Brandon. Oh, there you are.
Hello,
thank God.
Okay.
Your brother was fapping in the background, just so you know.
Oh goodness, Dylan, don't be fapping in the background.
It was you
fapping, and then you said, "I'll bring the tissues in here."
No, he's right. He's right. You have to give him credit. He was funny. So my question was to you, Brandon: is every single step of making a machinima a fun step?
Is every step of it a fun step, or is it supposed to be a fun step?
No. In reality, let's not go into ideals. Is every single step of making a machinima a fun step?
No.
Brandon, elaborate, because if I'm gonna say this, people will assume that I'm biased, because I'm the one who brought up the point.
Okay, so not every step of making a machinima is a fun step. Defining, well, I suppose that is a bit of a difference of perspective, really. A lot of people who would take a lot of joy into the hard work would be like, oh yeah, it is a fun thing, you know. But depending on how you look at it, well, take me for example, since I'm horrible at it at the moment until I actually start making shit. I don't really enjoy the whole part where I would do the capturing because I'm not there at camera angles yet. And so it's not fun for me to just record something. But it can be if I felt like, hey, I'm going to be making a film, I'm going to enjoy this film, and if everybody else will enjoy this film, then sweet.
I guess what you're saying is, sorry to cut you off, is that well, the process, the entire concept of making a film is a fun concept. We have fun making our movies. We have fun making this. But certain parts of making the movie is not fun. We're not saying that all of it is not fun. For example, some people are great at editing, so they have fun doing that. Some people are great at writing, so they have fun in doing that. But you can't expect everybody to have same amount of fun doing every single piece. And I, you know what? I'm gonna go as far as to say that. Crap! I got caught. I'm gonna go as far as to say that anybody who says they enjoy every single aspect of making a movie is most likely bullshitting. As somebody who has education in the field, nobody.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that card. Nobody enjoys everything. Yeah, nobody enjoys everything 24/7 every single time. So when you hear the director say, "Oh my God, I enjoy everything about machinima," it's like so awesome. I'm telling you, they don't enjoy getting bad comments. They don't enjoy having critiques on their films. That's part of machinima making. They might not enjoy looking for voice actors. They might not enjoy waiting for the voice actors to react or respond.
Yeah, and it's even worse when, you know, it's like, oh, why should we have to talk to our voice actors? But we already covered that sort of deal.
Yeah. Anything else, Brandon?
No, I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, nobody is going to fully enjoy their job all the time.
Indeed. Indeed. So you answered the question of why are we doing it, but loosely, without giving anything away, how are we changing it, Brandon?
We are just doing more than what we are already doing.
Okay, it can be more detailed than that.
You wanted vague. We're going to be specifically aiming towards doing things that branch out from what we do. I think I said that already.
Yeah.
Say we make movies now, we're going to be making movies, and then at the same time, we're going to be doing things that require a little bit more chattiness and a little bit more gameplay and such. Oh, my nose.
Wow, that was nicely said.
Yes.
Even though it's nasally, what's wrong with you?
I have a cold. Leave me alone.
I don't want to leave you alone, jeez. Well, you can go a bit more detailed, as in, how are we going to structure it?
Okay.
How about that?
Structurally, we're planning on having a nice... I don't want to say easy, because it's, you know, it'll be a lot of work, but it's going to be a nice, organized sort of structure where, rather than hodgepodge uploading, we're going to be doing things in terms of, say, a schedule, you know? People have noticed that there's like sometimes months in between, you know, take Leets of War 9 and Leets of War 10. People were like, oh god, there are so many months between that. Well, we're going to be avoiding that by doing things on a schedule instead. That's one of the biggest changes we're going to be making there.
That was a nice answer.
Why, thank
Plus,
you.
it's much easier to do that. Because that way you know exactly what's going to get released. It's going to be more fun for the viewer. Because they will know, oh, it's Monday. I know what's going to be happening now. Let's go enjoy that instead. And, what else?
Well, when you're able to predict when a show is going to be on, it gives a nice uniformity to it. You know, you'll be more eager to watch it if you know there's going to be more and more and more of it.
Plus, you're actually going to be part of a structured channel.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it's going to be like TV.
Yeah.
And that's what we're aiming for. Sort of a TV experience on YouTube.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of stuff to do. It's going to be a lot of fun.
You wanna see the time frame that we have to prepare everything, and that's like 80 plus shows.
Ugh, 80 plus. It's really weird how we have so much damn content planned already. Like, holy balls, we have a lot in store. And, we're hoping to, like, use our little time period. I'd call this a grace period before we have to really start, uploading loads of stuff. But in this grace period of, say, 40 to 50 days, right?
Well, no, it's 30.
30? Well, holy balls. Yeah. See, we're already on a schedule. We're already getting ready to do this sort of stuff.
Ready? Someone's already doing it.
Yeah, well... Shut up, Mikey. Shut up. Yeah. We have things already in motion, and it's getting closer to that little deadline. And once that deadline is reached in 30 days, as he said, we're going to start uploading lots and lots of stuff that you guys are going to fucking love.
And Brandon, you want to kind of sort of cover up what kind of content? We're not going away from machinima. Just make sure people realize that.
Yeah, some people were worried, and you know, we got a really nice comment earlier though about, you know, why we haven't gone back to like Elites of War or something in forever.
We're gonna cover that a bit later.
Yeah. What we're going to be doing, the kinds of content we're going to be doing will be a little bit more in terms of variety. Rather than just films constantly, we're going to be doing things such as, you know, gameplay, commentary.
Oh my god, people are getting scared now. We're gonna turn into a gameplay channel.
Oh my god, no. And if gameplay commentaries are a little too stiff for you, we're also going to be doing things that are a little more fun, such as Let's Plays, which, you know, people know what a Let's Play is, right?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I mean, PewDiePie is pretty damn big, so they should know what Let's Playing is. But we're going to be doing some of those. You know, they're going to be fun, and, you know, we probably be doing quite a bit of them just because they're easy enough to do. Like, you know, record yourself playing a game while you're talking. That's fun.
And if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah,
if,
you
for
can always
example,
just wait for another day of the week.
Yeah, if it's going to be released on Monday, don't watch it on Monday.
Yeah.
Just watch something else. That's the thing, something we brought up the last time. Views is not what we're going for.
Indeed.
And let's kind of retract back to this topic is, why do people think that views are important, Brandon, in your opinion?
I would imagine that seeing views important is like a sort of the amount of views and subscribers you possess is somehow a measure of your own worth on the internet.
But in reality, what is your worth on the internet?
On the internet, you're not really worth too much.
So would you say you're generally an insignificant being?
I mean, it's not like we're above anybody else in reality, but...
Well, technically, in reality, you can actually be above somebody else.
Yes, in terms of, like, status,
See, the people think that... They try to relate this sort of thing to real life, but how the hell are you gonna go tell your boss that he's not better than you? Clearly you're working for him.
Indeed.
And clearly he's better than you. How are you gonna go tell a teacher she's not better than me? Yes, she is. Look at her, she has a job. She makes money. She teaches you, she has a license. What do you have? Nothing.
I've got YouTube videos. Don't get on my level.
I like how you said that.
Get on my level, bitch.
Goodness.
Yeah, anything else?
Yeah. Rob, I'm messing with me.
Your who's?
No thanks. Okay. What were we talking about? My nose has me turned into a zombie.
Oh yeah, we're gonna retract it back to that topic of why do people do stuff on internet, on YouTube anyway?
Yeah, besides that whole, hey, we want recognition on the internet from people we don't know.
Who? Yeah, I think we covered that already.
Yes.
Even today. What else? I mean, you can kind of read that comment now, actually.
Ooh. Okay then. We actually got a comment well, I just brought it up a little bit earlier, concerning our, would I call it our staple?
Yes, I
Okay.
like staples.
Our staple series, Elites of War. We had a person who was actually really curious about where Elites of War had gone. Is it okay to say his entire
Oh yeah,
quote,
sure.
or-
It's what I call the comment is perfect combination of genuine honesty and criticism.
Okay. Now, just so I can avoid copyright claims, I'm going to do it in an overly exaggerated voice, but not in a bad exaggeration. You're going to be given the most epic voice ever.
Okay.
Get ready. His comment read as follows. Hello, Trigrams Productions. The world you created with your series Elites of War was incredibly unique and diverse. The various factions, memorable characters, and well-written story really brought the series together in Season 2, and you had created a machinima that easily rivaled those of Arbiters.
Gasp.
Don't let that get to your head, Mikey. Let me continue. I did enjoy these podcasts/shows. However, as time goes by, I miss that epic universe you have created. I hope to see it return to YouTube sooner rather than later or not at all.
Boom, Brandon. What was your opinion on that?
It made my heart feel good that somebody likes Elites of War that much.
Boom. Oh, by the way, are you? Could you go back to that? It was done obviously on our last M&B show, I believe. Could you go back and read my response? I think I posted a very nice response.
Ooh, let me look. Was it on the Reach Out initiative?
No, it was on what you call it? It was on that our last M&B show.
Oh, okay, I click on it. We're so professional. We're going to be... Hold on, guys. Wait for me to do this.
Clickety clack clack.
Okay, last of the shows of the M&B show variety. Is that it? Yes, okay. Okay, let's see. Let's go through the comments. Here we go, by a lovely Will Scott. Ah, lovely guy. Okay, so we responded with, the answer is a tad too big to answer here. Look for our next live show and we will certainly address it. Well, we're fucking addressing it now.
I just made you read it. Oh.
The answer is too big, so we're just gonna put it in a video. That's how lazy we are.
I mean, I guess. See, the person could have asked that question in 3 different ways. He created a 4th one, which combines the other 3, and makes it sound just, come on, let's be honest, epic.
That was like, I think that was one of the best, most informed comments I've seen for a while.
And that's why we put pride into people who watch our stuff.
We love you, Will Scott.
He's a liar. Don't believe what he says. I mean, let me rephrase this comment, Brendan. I want you to answer it that way.
Okay.
Let me just think about it. Let me think about how I'm going to rephrase it. I guess the question is, and I'm going to put it bluntly, why the hell aren't you doing Elites of War anymore? That's the question that the man's asking.
Yeah.
I want it now. Give me my babies.
It's our babies.
So you give him the answer instead of the babies.
Why have we not been releasing Elites of War lately? A combination of life, other stuff, and, well, we just haven't had the urge to work on it.
Well, we have rewritten the entirety of Season 1.
Yes.
We have wrote like 2 episodes 11 and 13 and 12 and 13. So I guess the real question is, why aren't we doing it and we're focusing on this other stuff? Is because of diversity.
Yes, diversity.
Go cover that, Brendan.
Okay then. Well, it's actually become my catchphrase for a while now. Variety is the spice of life. I have a feeling if, I mean, look at our view counts for the... I don't mean in terms of, oh, look at how big our EPs are. No, look at the view counts and stuff of the Elites of War. When we were doing nothing but Elites of War, the views were pretty damn high. But it was just, you know, hey, let's see how many, you know, Halo videos we have in nothing but that. Ever. Ever. Never. Obviously, branching out was a nice way to do one, what we wanted, which is really important for our own enjoyment of our films, and two, it was a nice way to take a break from the big series as we get more ideas for it to make it better when we finally get back to it. Oh goodness, I can't
But then
breathe.
again, people would bring up this question in mind then. But why would you stop making something that brings you so much views? Because let's be honest, our view count has dropped because we stopped releasing our flagship series.
Oh no. Wait, okay. Well, we're not here for the views, we're here for the fun. I think we've said that quite a few times.
I don't know, I don't think people get that.
Yeah, well, no, a lot of people are still going to think, oh, we're here for the fame on the internet. For people who probably don't care who we are at all, they just care that, we create awesome shit.
Like we said, people who, I don't know, I want to phrase it. People who put priority into views and subscribers are people who are extremely, extremely what, Brandon?
Lonely in life.
Oh yeah, cover that a little bit more.
Okay.
Let's stir up the topics.
Yeah, let's just say that it's a bit of a fate that people have. I guess I can sort of say what it is because, I experience it a tiny bit.
Go for it.
People who don't get enough physical, emotional enrichment by going outside, socializing with people who actually matter in life, such as your parents, your friends, or maybe even teachers, rather than getting the attention that they desire out of their own life, they choose instead to get their kicks and their attention online, where more and more, well, the illusion of more and more people seeing you than you would if you're at your house would drive you to, I don't know, to a near addiction to the internet as a source of socializing.
Are you a psychologist by any chance?
No, but it is common sense.
But how often does common sense good, Brandon? Come on.
Common sense is underrated sometimes.
Yeah, it's replaced by prepubescence and e-peens.
Yes, massive e-peens that get stroked by people who then decide, oh hey, your e-peen actually isn't that great. I don't like you.
Wow, that was so mean.
well, oh whatever. I'll tell you about it later. But
Right, but any more closing topics?
no.
Because we're gonna have another show tomorrow.
Yes, we're going to have more stuff.
Hopefully with everybody else.
Please tell me you got
Yes, with everybody else, because we've got a lot of people now. It was amazing.
Yeah. So Brandon, do a little cover up of everything we covered today. Well, in this hour.
Okay, so we've covered, once again, why we're here, what we're doing. Dear God, we're explaining why and what we're turning our channel into. Something lovely. Why we think people need to know why we do it. Like, we want you guys to know why we're changing. That way you're not like, what's going on?
Well, think about it this way. If we were the ones hunting for views, I don't think we would be making these sort of I want to say what's the word I'm looking for?
Controversial.
Oh, that's a good one. Yes. Controversial and uproaring.
Let's just say that we are douchebags in these videos.
There you go. Okay, fine. Cause would you? I don't think if we really hunted for views, we would have been doing these. Cause
yeah, if we were hunting for views, we would have been like, "Hey, we save puppies. We love you guys forever."
Please,
of course, I say that a lot.
Please give us some lube.
Please, hey, we're new YouTubers. We don't have a lot of views. Please come and give us promotion. And then we would spend the rest of our lives on YouTube hounding on, I don't know, say, Arbiter to try to get more recognition for ourselves.
That's why I said give us more lube.
Yes, lube. We need lube to help.
I don't think we really covered enough of the Arbiter topic. I mean, there's just so much more to it than just what we said last time.
Well, we'll do that in another.
Yeah,
topic,
that's
like
what I'm
Bleach.
saying. I think we should come back to it again. Obviously, we said we're gonna come back to it anyway, but come back more stronger with more ideas
Yes.
and a bit more. I mean, I did say history of it in the last show, right?
Yeah, and there's only one other thing we've done in this show, and that was the raffle, which I really don't feel like we should, swamp the joy of the raffle winners by waiting so long. Congratulations, guys, on winning the raffle for your
Yeah,
excellent
Brendan's gonna
reviews.
send you out the messages. Please
I'll
reply
be-
back to Brendan, and we'll get to you with the winning prizes as soon as we can.
Indeed. Imagine, the love letter that you're expecting from me. That's not going to happen, but you'll get something close.
Ew. I was gonna say ew. I don't know.
That's not what I meant, Mikey. You're misunderstanding.
All right. Okay, you got me.
Okay.
So, guys, thanks for joining for our cornbread construction,
Cornbread. We are constructing the cornbread.
and hopefully we're gonna see you tomorrow about midday, maybe sometime that. Right?
It's gonna be Sunday, so if you're not in church and you're instead watching Trigrams, we would love you forever. But go to church if you need your spiritual enlightenment.
But then again, you're gonna be burning in hell anyway because you're listening to us.
Oh, no, they're not going to burn in hell. They're going to go to a better hell where, they'll be rewarded for listening to us hellspawn demon people.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of went overboard there, but okay, anyway. Oh, it's September 1st already.
Really? Oh, fuck. I've got an essay due
All right, guys.
on the 20th.
Thank you very much. Peace out.
Adios, lovelies.